10 years ago, from a small village in England, a boy only of the age of 16 was introduced to the world on television to showcase his passion for singing in hopes of becoming something greater. What would happen next was completely unexpected, where his dreams would become a reality. Ever since then, he has continued to climb the ladder of success in the music world and has been an inspiration to many, including me. Today, I will introduce the class to Harry Styles. In order to do so, I will do two things. First, I will tell you about his start in the music industry by joining a band called One Direction. Then, I will explain his life as a solo musician during the creation of his 2 albums. As a child, Harry had performed in school and church plays and realized his love of performing. In secondary school, he was the lead singer in a band called White Eskimo in his hometown, Holmes Chapel, England. They performed at weddings and won their school's Battle of the Bands competition. One evening, while watching the popular show The X Factor with his family, Harry made a comment that auditioning looked so fun. He later found out his mother had scheduled him for an audition. On July 10, 2010, he auditioned with the song Isn't She Lovely by Stevie Wonder and luckily made it through with all yeses from the judges. Eventually, when it came time to eliminate contestants, Harry unfortunately did not make it through. However, only seconds later did the judges decide to put together a group of 5 other boys who didn't make it through to form a boy band, one of them being Harry Styles. When it came to the competing performances at the end of each week on the show, the band was a success, making it through to every round. A large fan base grew for them as each band member was adored for their individuality and teenage relatability. Unfortunately, the band only made it to 3rd place by the end of the season. Though Simon Cowell, one of the show's judges and producers, knew they were too good and already had an unbelievable number of fans to let them go, so he decided to sign them up for his label. One Direction's first single, What Makes You Beautiful, was a hit in 2012 and increased their worldwide fan base. Throughout their career, they released a total of 5 albums. Many of the singles from each album were hits and won them several awards. During the end of 2015, One Direction had announced their hiatus. This decision was made due to the exhaustion the boys had endured in creating and performing 5 albums in 4 years. They were completely overworked by their label. Although they were separating, this was an opportunity for them to relax and work on individual projects. In 2016, Harry was cast in the film Dunkirk. The film was released in July of 2017 and won critical acclaim. Before his self-titled debut album was released in May of 2017, he had put out his first single called Sign of the Times, a powerful ballad praised for its unique sound and classic influence. By the time it was released, the album won positive reviews and was described to be steeped in the singer-songwriter music of the late 60s and 70s, and in moments in the flamboyant, harder rock of the late 70s and 80s by an album reviewer named John Caramanica from the New York Times. During the tour for his album, he raised and donated $1.2 million towards 62 charities worldwide. Much of his charitable donations were from the money he made from tour merchandise that were printed with his motto, Treat People with Kindness. This motto is popular among his fan base as it comes from his advocacy for equality, inclusivity, and the encouragement for everyone to be themselves and to do what makes them happy. On December 13, 2019, Harry Styles released his second album, Fine Line. The sound of this record is completely different from the first. Much of the album was inspired by the heartbreak Harry had endured after his relationship with Camille Rowe had ended. He was encouraged by other songwriters to write about it to be therapeutic and so that the music will come out to be more raw and organic. Because of Harry's new sound, he gained many new fans. His expression of art, values, and acceptance has made an influence on all ages and genders. Harry Styles is known for embracing unconventional clothing and crossing lines of societal gender roles. He emits confidence and shows the public eye that they shouldn't be afraid of wearing what they'd like because it's a beautiful form of expression. When asked about it in an interview with The Guardian's Tom Lamont, he stated, "What women wear, what men wear, for me it's not a question of that. If I see a nice shirt and get told, but it's for ladies, I think, okay, doesn't make me want to wear it less though. I think the moment you feel more comfortable with yourself, it all becomes a lot easier. The major success Styles had experiences not only made from complete luck since his days with the X Factor, but it also came from the hard work he contributed towards his band and towards his solo career. He proves that this is his passion and his purpose. From all that he gains, he makes sure to always give back. I was never a huge fan of One Direction growing up, nor did I ever think about Harry Styles, but in 2018, this man made of many talents had won my support and appreciation for his passionate expression for art and morality.